It's actually very simple. Okay? Now, let's move to the next section and build our airport pairs. So flight number 1, because it's primary, right? Fill series columns. Step value is 239. Top value. We already had discussions. Let's check it. It would be 120. Yes, this is 120. Return flight 2. Fill series columns 240. 240. We already had discussion here, right? 40. Now departure arrival, I'm using very simple approach, only one station, call it base station, base ampersand, and I'm gonna generate alphabet here, right? Alphabet, repeat it 3 times, equals. So we are okay. Now let's move to the return flight, because we need to build return flight, right? By the way, let me check here. This will be 120 also, right? Yeah, this is 120. Return flight equals the right function. Text is going to be primary. And number of charts going to be 3. Ampersand. And pass. Let's now lock it, and later can just check it. Because we don't need each time when we hit shift to regenerate the airport pairs paste values. Let's do the quick check. QTL, QTL, FII, FII, OXD, OXD. So it looks good. Now let's check. Let's generate flight hours. I'm going to use, as I mentioned already, random between from 1 to 7. In your case, in your homework, you can do whatever you like. From 10 to 15 or 1 to 12, whatever you like, right? Yeah, this is 120. And also let's lock it. Paste values. Let's check it that we have 120 records. Yes, 120 records. Congratulations, we just built airport pairs. Why? Because we need to know where we are flying. Now, based on this information, we are going to build transformation or bridge table with date, MSN, and definitely flight cycles. Now let's build our bridge table with our flights. I'm gonna copy this. Copy. Paste here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to populate first this, populate it, copy, and I'm gonna tell Microsoft Excel where to paste these 12,000 records. So this is the AO, right? So AO 12,015 because we're starting from 1215, right? And 12,015, and we have to hit here Shift Enter. 12,015. Now right click, copy, and can use paste. Let me first check what we have. Should be 12,000. Yes, this is 12,000. Now let's generate here MSN. MSN is, we remember, we have 8 numbers, right? So equals random between. I'm gonna use 4 digits. You're gonna use whatever you like. So 1001 is bottom, and top is going to be 1008. 120. Date, same story. I'm going to generate date here. Gonna use again random between equals 12,000. So we have MSN 12,000 and date also 12,000. Now what we need to do, we need to just log it again, total 24,000, right? Copy and paste value, and here paste value here. Let me check. It looks good. Good. So bridge table looks good. Now, next step is, as you can see, let me give you a quick explanation. As we can see, we have 2 flights in one row. And definitely we don't need it because task is very clear. We need only 6 fields, and flight numbers should be. It doesn't matter it's primary or return flight. Information should be in one field. In real life, you might have task where it says you have to separate it, right? Which makes sense. But here in our table, our example, our homework, we're gonna keep it very simple just to understand how it works. What is the idea, right, behind these AU models, AU aircraft or fleet utilization models. Anyway, let's now split this table. Bridge table. I'm gonna copy these items. Copy. Paste. Let's move return flights under primary. Copy. Paste. Let me check it. Yeah, this is 24,000. Now I'm going to, we don't need here any more flight hours, right? We're gonna cut it and paste here. Departure, arrival, return. Going to be now flight cycles. I'll delete these items. There's one. Going to be 24,000. Let's copy paste now date MSN. And I'm gonna check now. So we have 6 fields, right? Let's check it. Oh, excuse me, it should be 20. Yeah, see. 24,000. $24,000, 48, 72, 96, 120, 144. Congratulations, we just built the draft AU or fleet utilization model, very simplified version. Now, I'm not going now into details here because we're gonna have a lot of interesting and more detailed discussions during our classes. Don't forget to join our reliability trainings. But QA/QC is mandatory.